It's nice to see you all again. Oh no. I did. I don't understand. Shrewy, one of my ASMR friends, she does ASMR, and she's able to listen to herself on her Treadio. But I don't know if mine is just like, if there's something wrong with mine. But mine's sound is like half a second delayed to me. So what ends up happening is I hear myself. I hear myself like just being stupid. And like it completely throws off my way of talking. And I can't keep a straight thought. But hello everyone. It's nice to see you all again. Uh Hello Sari, always looking after us from the mod side of things. As a mod bot. Hello Membol1. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for the first time chat. You are first. Good job. You're both first time chat and well technically I was first. Because I commented first. So I get the first award, not you. But you get the first chat. No, you were first. And hello Lancelot, it's nice to see you as well. I feel like my Treadio may be slightly quiet. It's always hard to tell when I'm using this how loud to do it, because I feel like from my end, when I listen to it through OBS, it's louder than what you guys are hearing, if that makes sense, you know? That's how I've always found it. I wonder sometimes if maybe I should just listen to myself on stream. Maybe that would be better. It's hard, but I thought, I thought it was a little bit late. A little bit of a late day, so maybe it would be good to do kind of an ASMR kind of stream. Maybe I'll put up the game just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. Hopefully not too much though. I always so like there's a few things that like makes me nervous about using the Treadio. Is one, being too loud. The other is other sounds around me. It's a Saturday. There's people out and about, drinking, going home after a night out. There's excuse me. There's neighbors being loud. I can't control the surround sounds. I don't live in a quiet place where I can have the most perfectly quiet situation. It can be really difficult to do Treadio ASMR streams because I get nervous about what might be heard around the place. Maybe I should monitor myself though. At least try to. I'll just turn my voice down a little bit so I'm not confusing myself. Maybe the more I do it, the more used to it I'll get. But if I am seemingly talking slowly or tripping over my words, that's my excuse. I have a delayed voice in my head. I had kind of a fun day today though. I did something really fun. I took a little bit of a trip to somewhere. Hang on. These microphones are so sensitive. They pick up everything. Okay. What was you going to say? Oh yeah. So I went for a bit of a trip. I went for a little bit of a trip to some place where there was a replica. It was only a replica. It wasn't a real thing, but it was a replica of a Spanish galleon, which is basically a merchant vessel from the Age of Discovery. I believe specifically it was one based around the 16th century. but it was like a full on. It was like a full on ship, like 16th century ship. It was really cool. I ended up standing there for ages though. I ended up standing there for ages because when I got there, the tickets for that time period were out, so I had to stand around for like an hour just to get on the boat. And then it was another like 40 minutes of walking around the boat slowly. Ugh, hang on, my neck. There we go. Maybe I should get another thing to hold this microphone up a little bit more. You can't hear anything other than me. No, it's the issue is I can hear things, but I know that if a sound is loud enough, it will get picked up by this microphone because this microphone's a bitch head. It's a bitch. It picks up everything. Bastard. But anyway, it was really cool though. It had like loads of little informations about all the different parts of the ship, different things that would be going on, the masts. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was like a 35-meter ship from like end to end. I think they said that, yeah, about 35 meters, and they were saying that like this was like a small version. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry. This was like a small version where you could have galleons that would go up something around the. Did I hear something? I feel like I did. I think I might have heard the neighbors. They're usually having some like they're just hanging out. Let me check my noise suppression right now. 60. It should be okay for later. Anyway. But they were saying that galleons could get the size of about 45, 50 meters, even more, end to end. And they could be very big, but these were specifically merchant vessels. They used to form parts of merchant fleets, basically. So these would be fleets, I guess, sort of financed partly by the Spanish crowns, and there would be about 30 or 40 of them in a fleet, and then that fleet itself would be protected by something like, I can't remember if it's said a certain number, but like a certain number of naval fleets or naval ships, like proper war frigates and man o' wars. Oh man, you know what it did? Like a lot of people were saying, like I could hear people saying, like, oh, it makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, yeah, it does, but it brought me back to playing. What it really brought me back to playing was, I'm gonna lower my chair. Oh, I hit the thingy. My bad, sorry. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't know when I stopped talking. Oopsies. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I was saying you have AC1, AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, AC3, and then AC4, Black Flag. And that Enzio was so cool, he got like 3 games. I remember AC1, there's like a funny little thing with AC1 from lore-wise perspective, like in terms of how good of an assassin they were. After AC2, I'm pretty sure, they started calling your health. They called it damage or health or whatever, and you could improve it by getting new armor and stuff. You got the same in AC1 too, like you only had so many, times you could mess up before you die, that makes sense. But there was a very sharp distinction that they made in AC1. I don't even think it was necessarily an intended distinction, but you know how in any AC games, if you do things that goes against the character, you unsynchronize. So if you kill enough civilians or something, you unsynchronize and you get kicked out and you restart. Or you fail a story mission or you die. You unsynchronize from the memory. In AC1, your health was technically called synchronization. But every time you missed a jump and took fall damage, got hit, you lost synchronization. What this means from a lore perspective, throughout the entirety of AC1, Altair never fell, never messed up, never took damage other than those in cutscenes. He was perfect. He was perfect. If you mess up at all, you lose synchronization. I think that's really cool when you think about that from a power perspective. He was really strong. He was actually like really, really strong. And I know AC1 was kind of like, I liked the time period. I really liked the feeling of the Crusades, the timeline. Didn't miss those specific jumps. Well, no, but that's the thing. Yeah, there's times you mess up where it doesn't unsynchronize, but like if you fail enough to take damage, he didn't mess up. He didn't do that. If you get hit by a sword, he didn't do that. You lose synchronization. It's a funny nuance with the naming scheme of health versus synchronization. And actually like a small thing, a little challenge I did to myself back in a good couple of years ago when I used to play it, was the very last fight. Not the very last fight, I think it's technically like the second last story fight. You go in and you're fighting like 10, I think it's like 10 or something, of like the high tier enemies who can just at any point kind of decide, fuck you, break your guard and punch you in the face, and you lose synchronization. I tried over and over to perfect that, and I finally did it after a while. I finally got 0 synchronization loss on that final fight through a combo of being good at the game and luck. It was pretty cool. Ugh. But yeah, going back to Black Flag, oh, that was a fun game. But it was really cool going into the ship, into the actual galleon, and walking around and seeing it. They had some stuff talking about like that a galleon of that size would have about... Wait, you get what you mean about the noises now? Oh, did you hear something? I actually didn't hear something there. Uh-oh. Maybe I should make this a little bit louder in my ears. You've been whipping your head around a couple of times because you think someone's behind you. I think that's the issue. I have like echo, slight echo, and then also like things. I will say there is unfortunately a little bit of a draft. It's a bit of a windy day, so you might be hearing... You put both headphones on for once for the 3DO, and that's probably smart. But there is a bit of a draft and it's causing a little bit of banging. Hello, Crabbery. It's nice to see you. Hello, sugar. I didn't know I was sugar, but is that 'cause I'm sweet? So, I think that's partly why I'm always so nervous to do 3DOs streams. One, I'm nervous about background noise, but that's partly because I feel like the quality of my audio does not compare well to Shroomy, Rakudo, JVTuber, Hostoria. Who else? Who else does ASMR? Ice Boy. It's the quality isn't there. I don't have foam padding. I don't have things that probably I need to get to really bring the audio to a good level. So it puts me in this weird feeling of but I don't know enough about audio to fix it. I don't know what's wrong other than I don't know, just trying to maybe just getting some foam padding and that might help. Wait. I remembered a small idea. I remember a small idea that if I opened the cupboards, I might be able to like have my clothes act as padding. So I've set the like there's just loads of clothes. So maybe that helps in some way. At least coming from this direction. Oh no, oh no. I forgot. Hello Pip. It's nice to see you. Hi Pip. Oh, you guys are getting those popping noises. Hang on. I'll give you those books. There we go. No, don't poke me even though I activated it myself. Hi Pip. You love 3DO and your headphones have a bass slider. It feels like you're actually touching your ear. Wait, what? That sounds so cool. So like if I like blow in your ear. Do you like feel it? You're late. You had no service. You know, Pip. I've told you before. You're never late. No one's ever late to my streams. There's no obligation to come to my streams. Oh, you guys are getting some like fabric movement. Nuh-uh. No. Okay. If I'm like ending the stream and you show up, then maybe you are late to the stream. Like, there's not much I can do then. But I remember saying that, like, for a galleon of the size that was, so maybe I'll show it off later. I had to take some photos. You'd have about 60 to 70 people there. But that would also, there'd also be, like, live animals, and obviously all the space taken up by goods and food and weaponry. And I was saying that, like, someone on those ships would have about 1.5 meters squared of, like, personal space. Roughly. That's how it kind of works out. Which is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I was so tempted to climb up the rigging on the masts. It was like 1, 2, 3, I think it was like 4 masts, like 2 small masts and like 2 big masts. We didn't get to see them unfurl, unfortunately, but it was still pretty cool. But I was like, oh, I want to go up into the crow's nest. I wanna step on the thing that makes the rope go woo from Black Flag and go flying up. How are you guys though? How's your day going? How's your weekends going, you know? Are they going well? Are you guys busy? Are you doing stuff? You having fun? Oh no. I recently cut my nails a little bit, so I don't have as much of a tapping ability. I can still tap, but okay, there we go. It's a little bit there. You spend like 8 hours a day on reports. So much fun, but it's over. I'm glad you got it done. Enjoy your proper Sunday off after. But hey, you'll have like a whole summer off soon. Well, not the summer off, but you'll have time. I forgot. I forgot that my mouth tracking, or my audio following tracking on my mouth, is primarily being done through the left ear. So when I go over to the right ear, it doesn't track as much. Let me come a little closer. I think it's a little better. Yeah. There's actually been a sound I've been wanting to do a little. I have like a little thing of Tipex, you know, whiteout for pen. It reminds me of like the sound that like nail polish and stuff makes when that's taken out. That like kind of sound. Ew. I shouldn't do that again. I'm looking down. My face looks angry. What are you doing? It's a thing of Tipex. It's Tipex. Whiteout. Pen stuff. So all I'm doing is like pulling it out of the bottle and putting it back in. It's like when you shake a lotion bottle to get some in your hand. Oh wait, what if I do that? What if I shake it? I'm like scared that the top comes off and goes, and Tipex goes everywhere. Like just covers everything. Wait, hang on. Be sure that's tied on tight. No, and then you guys can hear like fans. Moist. Hello, banana. Came in for a haircut today. It's very brave coming into a new barber's shop for a haircut. You're the first customer. Hopefully returning, and hopefully the first of many customers. The only thing I have for this customer service is a single small scissors. The type you'd get given if you're like a senior infant having to cut paper. But it's not safety scissors. Oh, I dropped it. Maybe it should be safety scissors. I'm like weirdly I got like this image. I got this image in my face, in my mind, that like as I bring the scissors across the microphone, I like put it on my nose by accident and cut my nose. Cutting your nose off to spite your face? Nah, I'll cut it off for no reason. Hang on. I technically meant to use the right hand. I hate scissors so much, guys. Because almost all of them are right-handed. They hate left-handers. Is the scissors sound good? I don't know how loud it's being. What do you mean all of them are right-handed? Most scissors are right-handed scissors. There's something, and I know that might seem strange. You might think it's a scissors. Surely it works like normal. I don't know what it is. I think it's something to do with the leverage of the way you cut. When you use, like, my instinct is to use my left hand, but there's something about that leverage that doesn't work, and I have to swap to my right hand, where it's kind of okay because I've got a little bit of experience with it, but it's just it's like more awkward. When you have so much hair, do you never get a haircut? It's like down to your butt. Also, I could probably do a better job if I had slightly longer scissors, but you're gonna have to put up with it. I don't see it as much, but I remember I remember like hair tattoos used to be a really popular thing. Maybe it still is, but there's some places that they do like designs in your hair. When you get your hair short on the side, they do like spirals and things. Do you guys want that? Is that what you guys want? I'm gonna put some spirals in your hair. Yeah. No thanks. Well, I'm sorry, Pip. This is non-negotiable. You sat in the chair. You sat in the chair. Now you have to sit there, because it's too awkward to tell them to stop. And they're going to hold up a mirror afterwards and show it to you, and it's going to look horrible. And you're gonna go, looks great, thanks, because it's too scary to say no. I remember a barber fucked up my hair once. He cut like a little bit deeper into the hair on one part than another, so I had to go to another barber to get them to clean up that, and I never went back to them again. Barber, cut your ear with scissors at one point. Nah, dude, no, not a chance. I would be so angry. I would be so pissed off. Absolutely not. You okay? No, he's missing an ear. Oh no. You would sue them. Get their ass. Get their ass. Think of it, or you can think of it like a free ear piercing. Just a little cut. Just a little cut. You know what I want? I want to get one of those. Have you guys ever seen those? Like Indian head massage videos on YouTube, where they like, it's not even just, it's like a body massage too, but they gave him like a massage. Still had to pay full price. Abso-fucking-lulu not. Not a chance. If I got my ear cut, oh, I would be raising a stink in there. I would be like, what the fuck? What? How? You're meant to be a barber. How could you cut my ear? I would make such a fuss that it would be like, to finish my haircut and at the very least make it half price. I don't care if inflation has skyrocketed your price. It's half now. You would not go back again. You would also rate them 1 star. Get their ass. It doesn't. It's crazy how some owners take a really weird response to bad Google reviews, where they excuse me, I'm showering. I'm the EP baby. You guys are meant to be the EP babies here, but it's me who's the EP baby. But they get really aggressive with 1 star and like poor reviews, and they try and be, I don't know if they're trying to be like, oh, I can go viral with this, but it's like, no, that's a really bad look. There's actually a place that I really like going to when I'm in the area that does real nice sandwiches. But recently I saw that, like, in response to some bad reviews, they had gotten really snarky and mean in their replies. The owners, or whoever deals with the the reviews on Google, and I've kind of decided I don't I don't want to go. I don't want to go there now anymore. I don't want to go there anymore because yeah, that's kind of like, if you're going to treat customers like that, who are raising, anyone can have a bad day, but like if people are saying the customer was rude or the quality is going down, and your response is, no, you're just a baby, you suck. You won. That's a great way to lose customers, like myself, and it kind of shows an aspect of lack of business sense. Everything is about reputation. So much is about reputation. Like I'd almost say, if I was the owner of a popular sandwich cafe, for instance, and someone came, some review on Google came up, and was like, I'd only do this a few times because people would start acting the maggot. They start taking chances and making fake reviews. So you'd have to be careful with it. But say someone had a bad review, a bad experience. They say such and such was mean to me, was very unprofessional. Oh my god, it's getting really windy out. Oh my god. Actually, it's kind of nice. My room isn't roasting for once, or the forest isn't roasting for once. If they have all these types of complaint, I would say, look, I'm sorry you had a bad time. Pop in, ask for Rua, and I'll sort you out. And you call them in, you bring them in, and you go, look, I'm sorry you had a bad time. We'll talk to whoever was on that day, see if they need training or anything. What would you like? And you give them a free sandwich. They have to buy a Coke. You give them a free sandwich, you leave them off. It's, you lose a small bit of money, but you get back in their goodwill, and it looks really good on you. They go back to their friends and they say, yeah, I had a bad experience once, but then the manager called me in and was like really apologetic and really, really sorted me out. So like, everything's cool. And that's a great way to respond. Now again, you have to be careful to not get taken advantage of that way. So if you do that and suddenly like 4 or 5 reviews pop up all saying similar things, like, maybe there's some kind of something going on, and you can't just be giving away free food. Oh my god, it's really windy right now. I'm sorry. I can see how loud everything is being. I'm trying to block you guys. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a smidge. What's going on? It's so windy. Oh my god. Huh? Sorry, it's really weird. I'm seeing the 3DO volume like go up really high, but there isn't. Oh. That's real. Okay. Okay. I made an executive decision that I think should alleviate the sound of the wind that I think was getting a little bit too loud. So I things should be a little bit quieter again. I still haven't found my ASMR voice though. Like, I just talk, but then I look at people like JVTuber, who has... Okay, like, I'm gonna be fair now. JVTuber has the perfect voice for ASMR. It is just so soft and calming and relaxing. But then you have someone like Rakudo, for example, who has such a perfect... I don't want to say BFE, but it's very much BFE style voice, where I don't even know how he does it. He has a natural, that I assume is slightly emphasized. He has a natural kind of like growl to his voice. No, not growl, like, how, what would be the right word? Maybe growl. Maybe growl is the right voice term. But I feel like I don't have anything distinctive. But you know what I can do? Oh god, that's really loud. That is a tuning fork. I believe specifically at 128 hertz. I thought I knocked you guys. I'm sorry. It's nice to see you. Hello, hello, hello. How's my favorite angel girl doing? Hello, Lila. You're Shayla? What's a Shayla? You're Irish, Shayla. I assume Shayla's a good thing. You like the word? I see, I see. My nose is a little stiff. Just getting up and getting ready for the day. I hope you have a good day, Dee. I hope you have a lovely day. You got this. How's your weekend going? Is your weekend going okay? Are you having a good weekend? Do you have anything planned for today? Or are you just kinda lazing about? Is it a easy Sunday morning for you? Or do you have something to do? You have club. Oh my god, the fuck? This fucking. I am sorry. I got a stopwatch. I got a stopwatch for something. I got a stopwatch for something. For timing stuff. And ever since I turned it on, it beeps every hour. And it's really pissing me off because I don't know how to turn it off. I lost the instructions. They're somewhere, but I don't know where they are, and I want to throw this thing against the wall. Hang on, I'm gonna throw it at the bed. Yeah, okay. Okay. You live in a pocket dimension where time is your choosing. Beast. Don't do that. Bad idea. Oh my god, No, I turned off ads. Okay, it's okay. Destroy the beeper. Destroy the beeper. Maybe that's... Hello, Chronograil. Chronograil. Yeah, Chronograil. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Maybe this is the kind of voice that'll make all of ASMR watchers stick around. Thank you, Nora, for the headband. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Hello, Kronak. Kronak. Welcome in. You're sorry you have too much energy. Maybe a little bit. Let's try and relax you. The voice. You like the regular one, berries, but all the pretty boy ASMRists, they all use deep voices. They all have deep voices. They all have voices down here. They sound like they smoked 50 packs of cigarettes. The real one. You want the real one. Okay, this is my real voice. This is my real voice. Marlboro Red? Yeah, That's what they smoke. Do you guys like this voice? Okay, okay, I'll go back to the normal voice. I do feel like I should do something with my voice though. I don't know. Like make it more, use some more. Hi Nora, by the way, what are you doing? Plot twist, it's a girl using a filter. Yeah, 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 you got me, Lila. I'm a girly girl. Ooh, more like ooh, ooh. No, you just made me think of. Oh no. Ooh, Nuzzle's pants is on you. Ooh, you so warm. Couldn't help but notice you. No, no. Resist, Rula. Resist. The weather is so ugh right now. It's been in Ireland. It's been beautiful for the last couple of weeks, but today now. Yesterday was kind of cloudy. Today it's been lashing rain, lashing rain. Germany is doing German redder things. I see. I don't know what that means. You're testing something for Discord? What are you testing? You know what? I'm gonna go get some hand cream. No, not hand cream, that's expensive. A little bit more expensive. I'm gonna get moisturizer and do some ear massages. Okay. That's the bottle. It's the moisturizer bottle. It sounds like a sniff. But I'm just squeezing the bottle. That's a nice enough smell. Oh god, that's loud. No, I'm not sniffing. It's like a dog. It's like a dog that got close to you. Oh, I almost I almost blasted a whole amount of Garnier body repair moisturizer into your ear. Okay, I'm gonna use some for my hand. Because usually if I don't, it like just soaks into my hand instead rather than going onto the ear. see. My hands are so sticky. Well, not sticky. They're moisturized. Over moisturized. I think that's next doors. Next doors, doors. Next doors, doors. So I just say, oh, that rhymes, but it's literally the word door. Both times. Don't sus me. Don't sus me. Excuse me, Mom. Okay. Sorry. I think I can hear people. You know, one of my VTuber friends, Q, he needs hearing aids. And I was like asking him questions about it because I was like, those must be like just what are they like to wear and stuff. And he was telling me about like how he really loves wearing earrings because they help. Like you can get like hearing aids, or they can like add to the look of the hearing aids. But he was just kind of telling me about it because I was like intrigued, and he was like, "Go look up cochlear implants," and I was like, "Okay." Like I had seen them. I'd actually seen cochlear implants before. I'd seen people with them, but I didn't realize what's actually going on with those. They are so cool. They're crazy. So, if you guys ever see someone with like a hearing aid in their ear, and then like something on the back of their head, like connected to the hearing aid that attaches like to the back of their skull, back of their head, that's a cochlear implant. And what it is so you have the hearing aid thing that's in the ear. You have the thing that collects noise. And obviously it turns that into an electrical signal. I'm not entirely sure of like everything, but they actually have another piece of like metal or something in their head. It's a small incision that's made. They open up the skull a little and put this in. It's like that and like I guess a metal rod or like something that it's a transmitter basically that points at the rest of the hearing aid. So it collects the sound, turns into electrical equivalent of that sound, sends it to the thing that's under the brain or under the skin of the skull, the skin of the head. It travels along, I think anyway, if I'm remembering, like sends the signal to the rest of the cochlear implant, which they have something that goes into the ear, like they insert it all the way into the ear, into your cochlear, which is like this kind of circular thing. It's like a load of circles, really small, but it actually goes into the ear and has all these electrical nodes that once the electrical pulse of the sound that was made reaches it, it sends that electrical signal into the like nodes of the ear to manually cause the ear to send like electric signals to the brain to allow people to hear that. It is like unironically, go look up cochlear implants after strain. The ear snail. That's the thing that they put it in. That's the thing they put it in. They put a thing into the ear and it goes through the ear snail. It goes through the ear snail in the middle of it and it has like electrical nodes. It's crazy. It's actually insane. But yeah, he was telling me about it. Sounds weird. Well, yeah, it's something to fix like really bad hearing loss. But, you know, if I had to wear something that was like kind of weird to fix to be able to hear, then yeah, I would. Must feel weird though. I wonder what it's like wearing one and having that in your head. I'm gonna touch your ears now. Get my finger in there. Get it in. Oh, you got your ear snail. It's mine now. I'm taking it. I'm gonna put it in my ear. I'm gonna have double the hearing. You can scream all you want. You can't hear anymore. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. But you wouldn't be able to hear what I said either. I guess you could hold up a what if you gaslight someone? Like screaming, but you write on a piece of paper. You're not actually screaming. You're not making any noise. What are you doing? Oh my god. Dude, I shouldn't be. I would be like, if I was the Saw guy, I wouldn't be a good person. Like, the Saw guy is already not a good person, but I feel like I would do weird things. Did you know cochlea is Latin for snail shell? I feel like that's in my brain. No, you know what word I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of conch. I'm thinking of conch shells. Shells. But I didn't. Thank you, D, for the knowledge. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells. She sells seashells down by the seashore. I'm not too terrible with tongue twisters. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Damn, I said sore. She sells seashore. She sells seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. I want to hear a dark joke. It's not bad. Go ahead. Densissima femur. What? Hi, Cheskits. What does that mean? Densissima femur. Some deaf people are really against cochlear implants, though, aren't they? Huh? Huh? Oh, wait. I think I heard of this. The deaf community. They're like, no, don't fix my disability. No, I want to be deaf. Shut up, you bitch. You know, like, you will wear the maid dress. You will put on the cochlear implant. You turn off the light. No, dude. I don't know, you can still go in the dark. You can still go. Oh, you added down to the saying. Can you do Peter Piper? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. 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 Oh, stumbled there a little bit. I think I've heard about that, but like, no. I'm sorry, but like, if we have ways to fix. I've never heard of the pheasant plucker one. I can only imagine what it's meant to do. Added down to the saying? What is that about the you add down. Yeah, she sells seashells. Oh, I guess, yeah, you could say by the seashore. Down by the seashore. This is the whole tongue twister. Pheasant plucker. But it's central to deaf culture. Defining aspect. Yeah, but you can hear, buddy. Listen, okay, you know what, look. To the guy who doesn't want the cochlear implant, because he doesn't want to, like, go against... He doesn't want to go against deaf culture. When you get hit by the truck that you didn't hear, don't complain to me. Okay? It's an option for you. To get a gun. Based. If Peter Piper picked a peckle pick of peppers. Oh, you want to do like the full one. That's kind of similar to the how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pick. Hang on, I have to read this because I'm not new to this one. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? The woodchuck one? I like the woodchuck one too. I think it's really easy though. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. You always get mixed up wood could and wood. Irish whist. Yeah. It really impresses the kids. I'm glad that I could impress a bunch of children. I'm cool, guys. I'm cool. Certified cool. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker's done. You're so impressed. Thank you, Dee. I know. I'm a very impressive person. I'm so cool. And that's why you guys always come to my streams. Because you're like, Rue's so cool. I want to hang out with him. He's like the coolest guy I've ever met. The brain needs time to rewire itself before it can even comprehend the new sensory input. Recipients must then undergo extensive speech therapy to learn the meaning of all the new sounds. Oh. I do see how, like, yeah, it would definitely take a long time. But, again, you can hear, you have a whole new dimension of experience. It probably is scary though when they first activate it, and like you're probably hearing like all the white noise that we ignore because you're just like, oh my god, I can hear the universe. One that's quite hard is Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Bleh. Red letter, yellow letter, too. Red letter, yellow letter, red letter, They can hear. No. It leads to parents with deaf kids not teaching their kids sign language, even though they can't actually hear the spoken language properly. Wait, what you mean? But no, you need to be like a certain age to get. Are there any Irish tongue twisters? I'm sure there are. I don't know them. I'm sorry. Lancelot might know them. You're like a teacher. You're a teacher. You know all the Irish. We do some with the kids. Oh, wait, what's going on with my toe? I can feel my toe like cramping. Okay, Ravlog. I might not be pronouncing that right. Ow. There we go. It'd be great if I remembered enough Irish to know how those are properly pronounced. Because I would just say the da dov of Erneavinu. Shock Shakeen in a Shassiv. So Schnachte La Sheikh. Shock Shakeen in a Sheikh. Oh, ooh. Shock Shakeen. Ooh. Shaka. Shaka? Shaka? No, there's no father. I don't recognize that word. I usually recognize most of them. Shak Shakeen and a Shassiv. Shak Shakeen and a Shassiv. Wait, would you know? There's no Shevu. So you wouldn't say Shassiv. Oh, it's Frosty. Oh, I see. Shak Shakeen and a Shassiv. It's a shock to the It'd be in a Shassiv if it was his. Ah, yeah. Oh no. I'm trying to hold the tuning fork, but my hand's too slippery from the moisturizer. Even if I grip it really tight, it slowly slides out. Oh no. Oh, that's an interesting version. Who turned into a yawn? All good. Oh dear, I'm like that. Too bad. ASMR kidnaps you to try different kinds of ASMR. That's what this is. You guys missed it, but the stream starts off by me grabbing you in a rear naked choke and choking you. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, I broke their neck. Oops. They'll be fine. Oh, yep. I like actually put the Dredio in the rear naked choke. That was dumb. Scratch. Get back here. 100% done with the liner. Why do you punish yourself? No, you're doing a great job, I'm sure. Don't worry. I'm gonna get that snail. I'm gonna get that snail. I'm gonna give it a haircut. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. A fuzzy snail would be cute. Yeah, it would be really cute. Wait. It's going in my face. I'm trying to walk with the scissors on the trio. I did it like this. You want a bowl cut, please? Make it Armenstra. I got you. Oh my god. What's that like as a sound? Tell me. Is it like screeching? A brush. It's my stubble. I'm like a cat scratching his face up against you. My stubble isn't even that strong. You thought it was a toothbrush? No, I don't have. I guess when stubble is like just coming in, it's kind of like it is kind of bristly. also thought it was a brush. No, it was my face. Get off. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna really go quickly wash my hands because trying to use the fluffy earmuffs with my hands kind of still moisturizing is like weird. It doesn't feel nice. Hello. No. While I'm defenseless, unable to react or defend myself, you decide to poke me in the face. D. This is a betrayal I will not forget. You guys are happy to see me? Yay. That's a great emote. No. No. Get. No. Dodge. Dodge. Duck. Dip. Dive and dodge. Safe word is Jenga. But what if someone is playing a game of Jenga? Huh? Maybe the safe word should be Skadoocious. Skadoosh. Yeah, Skadoocious. Skadoosh. From Kung Fu Panda. I can't make noise in the left ear without my mouth being open. Hmm. even as I'm talking, I'm able to do all this. Whoa, what was that? Oh, hang on. Let me check. I don't know what that was. I think maybe it was next door. Oh, D, I didn't tell you. Looking at your drawings, it has too much melons, but that's fine. I don't think it's bad to have too many melons. You could be a melon farmer. You could be a melon salesman. Yeah. I was on a ship day. I went for a trip somewhere where there was a Spanish galleon, a merchant ship from like the 16th century. It was a replica, but it was still really cool. You went on a galleon. Yay. That's your favorite boat. It was only like, it was like a 35, 40-meter galleon, I think. Like a Spanish galleon. Specifically like a merchant vessel. There was like, it was saying there was like bigger ones, like frigates and man of wars. It's a nice like bass sound. Like if I'm not doing specific triggers, just kind of like rubbing the fluffy earmuffs. And then I'm like scratching. 17th, 18th century Spanish galleon is your fave. D, are you like a ship girl? Do you like all your ships? Naval tech was a little better. Ah, you're like big into ships, into naval stuff. That's cool. I didn't know that. I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's my knowledge of boats. The gun go boom, and I win. You're a boat girl. You're gonna have to tell me all about boats. You're gonna have to tell me all about boats and ships. That's better than, you know what? That's rare, D. That's rare. Most girls are horse girls. Well, not most, but a lot. It's weird. There's a lot. There's a surprisingly large amount of women that have done equestrian. Thank you, Zan, for the head pat. Thank you. You have done equestrian. You got the boat going for you though, so that's okay. Did you ever do naval combat? Were you sailing the high seas, D? But like herding sheep. That's kind of cool. That's like pretty cool. Were you a cowgirl, D? Were you like technically a cowgirl? Well, a sheep girl? Herding sheep. Like, you were a wrangler? You were a sheep wrangler? Were you no, you were stealing sheep and selling them, weren't you? It's you, the demon of the Australia. You just helped on a friend's farm in the summers. Ah, I see. So you're not some infamous bandit traveling Australia, stealing people's sheeps. I had a family member that went off to Ausland for a little while, and they had to do their farm work for their time there. They were there for a few years, but during their time on a farm, a kangaroo got stuck in the wire fencing, and they had to cut him out. Pretty bad way to go for that route. You just helped on your friend's farm on this. Oh, did it tell you about the bolt? Okay. I think it said it had a 30 or like 35-meter mast. And yeah, the mast looked really big. It was really big. They had like, again, I think replica stuff, but like, they had some swords and some helmets, armor. They had a halberd, which was really cool. I liked to look at that. They had some like cannons and stuff. They had a few videos, but it was kind of hard to watch because you were constantly being kind of pushed along about them building it. But I have photos and stuff, D, so I will send those on to you later so you can look at it. I got a cool few photos of like on the boat with the Spanish flag. I felt like a sailor. I would not be a good sailor, though. Let me tell you that right now. I would not be a good sailor. Ship. I should say ship. They're not that smart. No, I've heard kangaroos are a little dumb. Sailor, ooh, I would not be a good sailor. I get motion sick. It used to be pretty bad. It's a little bit better now, but I still get it from time to time. And I remember about a decade ago, oh my god, that's scary to say, I was on a boat in the sea for sea fishing. I wasn't really into it, but someone in the family wanted to, so we did it. And after about 20 minutes on the boat, I started feeling really queasy. And I won't, like, this is an ASMR stream, we're trying to be relaxing, but let's just say I did not have a good time. For the rest of the, 2 hours, I did not have a good time. You thought you meant Rua as Sailor Moon. I'm 95% certain there's a Sailor Moon Ua somewhere. So I'm pretty sure Haru did a Sailor Moon outfit. That was my elbow cracking. And just scratch a while. destroy that stopwatch. Or probably, preferably, find the rules, the instruction manual, and turn it off. An idea. Like this light. There wasn't much water left. I was just making sure that if I turned it upside down, it wouldn't spill. I don't like that. I don't know. Yeah. Why do we have a... We don't have a safe word. That was just a joke. Someone me. Ugh. Ugh. I need to find some like cork or something, like something that gives like a BC tapping sound. What about this? Oh, that's just good. wasted tuning fork went into the right drawer. That's good. Yeah, the fork dropping is somewhere. It went into the drawer. It landed properly. So it's good. What the? It. Careful. You did miss the ruler chokehold. Oh, that did not do what I thought it would. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. There we go. Hold off a little harder than I thought. One chokehold for Lancelot. Okay. So I did a rear naked choke or an RNC. So I wrapped my arm around your neck until my elbow is sort of like pointing. It's sort of like in line with your chin. And then I grab my bicep with that arm, and then I put the other hand behind your head and squeeze. Come on, go to sleep. Come on. It's a blood choke. You'd be out in like 8 seconds. Very fast. There's no holding your breath. There we go. That was descriptive. Yeah, you guys have to know what I'm doing. And yeah, it's called a rear naked choke. Or an RNC, for sure. No. The only smut I would ever read on stream is the Lusty Argonian Maid, because that is the quintessential literature of our age. That was the height of literature. You'll never reach that again. And also just because it's kind of funny. But I'm not doing that. I did it before. I did it like ages ago, but not today. night, Massey. Have a good sleep. You too. Okay, you guys are gonna get left ear typing only. I'm sorry. It's the only side that I have. It's the only side that I have my keyboard on. I'm gonna accidentally hit like a command that turns off my stream. I just know it. I'm hacking your ear. Oh, hello, Gwenny. It's nice to see you. Hi, hi. There we go. I wanted to blink. Hello, hi there. No, I didn't see. I was looking at something else. Drow. Check. I just don't have any water. Oh. Oh boy. An ASMR stream is just what I need. Or wanted. I read that wrong. That's how I imagined you said that, Gum. That's how I imagine you said that. All nerdy. Like you had your glasses on and you had your little pocket with your calculator and your pens. You're like, oh boy, an ASMR stream. Yay. Meme. But I will go drown check. I will go get some water. See you guys in a sec. 2 seconds. 2 moments. Let me look at D, look at Rua, and look at Genzuki. Wait, no, that's someone's other's art. You guys can just look at that. Inside of you, there are 2 wolves. They're both pretty sexy. Okay, I'm back. Genzuki should be in the middle. No, he's mine. Wait, I should probably put the cover on my water bottle back on before I spill a liter of water all over the bugs. Sharing is caring? No, no. Cover Rua with Genzuki? How about no? How about this? Yeah, that's good. This is way better. There we go. No. We're your OTP. Thank you, Banana. That's very important to me. Genzuki is on top of DIC. don't, don't you say that. Don't you say that, D. Only pure thoughts about him. Only pure thoughts. Hi Arrow. Hi Gobkibus. How are you guys? You guys having a good weekend? I hope it's going good. He's pretty tall. He is pretty tall. Wait, he's like, what is he again? He's 1'7", 1'7". Isn't he 180 in heels? Or am I thinking of Harrow? I may be thinking of Kaida. But he's probably always... He has such long legs. He has such long legs. Genzuki. Do you ever see his shorts, D? He has such long legs. No. Taller than you. Yeah, probably. You're short. I think you're short. I don't know. Okay. Gwynny, what would you like? What do you want me to call you? Getting bullied now. Have I ever lost an eBay bidding session? Literally last minute. Damn Harrow, you should have just been richer. No, I haven't. Today you're feeling good. Okay. Okay. I hate this. Okay. See, I almost did it perfectly there, but my brain was like, think about what you're doing for a second, and stopped me. Why can't Kenzuki do this? Why can't I request Kenzuki to do this? It's not fair. It's easy peasy. No, I haven't done it in ages though. I haven't done it properly in ages. Okay. No, dude. Hang on. Let me get some water. Okay. Nope. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. I didn't have it. See, I'm not like the other e-boys who can just like... I'm not like Rakudo who can be like... like with his growl. I'm not like Sasabiyu with his lawyer intellect. I'm not like Jay. It's like training, you'll get better at it. I have to train to become an e-boy. I can't just like equip the black fingerless gloves and the rings and the like ripped emo pants, the eyeliner. I can't just equip those and get like plus 20 to my e-boyness. No? Okay, Gwenny. You're such a good goblin. You're such a good girl. It's always a pleasure seeing you around, Gwenny. You're such a good girl. Even though you may running around and try and poke me, I know that most of the time you're a good girl who just wants a little bit of loving, a little bit of head pats, a little bit of help and relaxing after a long week, needs to get cozy and comfy and be praised for how good of a goblin she is. Thank you, D, for the head pats. I need it. I need it for my sanity. It's decreasing every time I do that. But I suppose I should give a few in the other ear. Maybe. I have to be extra careful though, because goblin ears are sensitive. I've been told that. So, you're such a good girl. Wait. You're such a good girl. Gwenny. It's decreasing. What's decreasing? I don't know what's decreasing. My sanity? Yeah, no. Yeah, my sanity is decreasing. Ooh. No, you're meant to be relaxed, Goody. You're not meant to get like this. No. That was worth all of your points. You're welcome. Oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? Uh-huh. Am I getting corrupted? I feel like I'm getting corrupted right now. No. No, 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 no. Bad. Bad ruler. Don't do that again. Ow. I slapped myself. Ow. Okay. Okay. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not gonna happen. Count yourself lucky, Gwynny. Wag. You. Are you an ambulance? You're snail. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry. No, no, don't clip that. Don't clip that. All of my VTuber friends would make fun of me. No. Pip. No. 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 It's so over. She's already doing it. Why am I being bullied? Why do I decide to spend my Saturdays being bullied by women on the internet? It's not fair. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? It's so oh, I can hear the neighbors again. What are they doing? What are they doing? Let's listen. No. I can't hear them anymore. Never letting me live this down. No, Gwenny, don't expose me. Don't expose me. That's mean. Bro did it like a pro, dude. What do you mean like a pro? What do you mean like a pro? No. Maybe I just have natural talent. Natural, whatever you call it. E-whore. Okay. Don't you spread a hair. I'm like actually slightly red in the face. I'm not this bad, but I'm slightly. You feel like you missed something, Gusto? Don't tell Gusto. No, you didn't miss anything, Gusto. You missed nothing. It's totally normal. Hi, Gusto. How are you? How's your weekend going? How's your weekend going, Gusto? It's nice to see you. I'm having so much fun with D&D, by the way. To change the subject, I'm really enjoying D&D. I do apologize that I'm not doing as many streams on my channel, which probably isn't good. Probably isn't good for my channel growth, but I am having so much fun playing D&D, and I'm loving getting to play with all my streamer friends. He chewed our ears stale. No. Okay, maybe I did once. Maybe I did once. Okay. You know who does a really cute chew? You know who does a really cute chew? Oh, wait. I have to be careful. Hello, Ice Boy Wav. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Have a nice ASMR stream. Thank you. Thank you. You are content. You better be after that. You better be after getting a kiss. Tapping. Okay. I was tapping my book earlier and it was kind of nice. Oh, Mikey Tappos. Do you. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me. Do you want tapping here? On the metal part? Or like on the ears? Like this? Or book? I don't have like ears. If you want it slower or faster, feel free to say. Yes. Okay. I will maintain speed. Oh. My brain short-circuiting trying to both fast and slow, so I will alternate. Making the sound with the mic. No, it's just the way YouTube Studio picks up the microphone. Or I'm just really talented with my mouth. You feel like I interrupted it? No, I wasn't doing anything. I was being bullied. It's okay. It's nice to see you, Ice Boy. I don't want to say what happened. No, I am not. There's nothing wrong. If you want a BFE streamer, he's right there. He's right there. Ice Boy Wav does. He does actual BFE. I may have accidentally did a little kiss. Okay, it's a little kiss. It matters not. It matters not. If you'd like some tips. Okay, for all of you Fujoshis, you now get to picture Ice by Wav teaching Rua how to be a good BFE streamer, whatever that might involve. He's like, you have to get close and drop your voice, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna continue that. I'm sorry, Ice Boy. That's all. Yeah, I'll teach you how to. No, get up, get away from me. All my poke and dodging. No, get away. No, don't you stare at me. Don't you guys stare at me. Headbutt. No, don't be me. They're gonna make it in front of your salad, right in front of your Caesar salad. Hello, Eric. Welcome in. We're not kissing. We're not kissing. I was the one who started this joke. Damn it. That's what happens when my brain runs. My brain starts to run. Yeah. Wait, no, like this. Oh, the book sounds nice. It's actually the book we're reading at the moment during the reading streams. What do you mean, no? Yeah, you guys are brain rotting me. Doing some whispers? Not really. If I was doing whispers, this is how I would be. I think these whispers are okay. I have to be super gentle. It's been clipped. No, Pip, no. Pip, how dare you? The whispers are good. Thank you. Maybe we should do some more whispers later. You fell into your own trap, bro. That's kind of most of my downfalls is I decide to step on a rake that hits me in my own face. But the thing is that I was the one who put that rake on the floor earlier. That's how my streams work a lot of the time. I do the Sideshow Bob thing where I get hit and I go, and then it keeps happening. You have sharp thingy for Squatchy. I have nails. They're a little. I trimmed them recently, so they're not as sharp. But like this or like this. Duck fact: ducks can swim, and when it's cold out, because the blood vessels in their feet are close together, preventing heat loss. So, does that mean if I'm cold, like, all I have to do is go grab a duck and just put them on my belly. Like, well, like if my stomach's cold. Like, I don't know why I thought belly. I guess I'm picturing like them just like, when you pick up a duck, when you pick up a duck, and like their little feet go waggling. I'm imagining that on a belly, and they're like pat 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 pat. They're playing like your belly like a drum. Which one, Harry? Are you thinking of this one specifically? Or was it the first one? The microphone? Grab Pip. What are you doing to the ducks? We're making them play the drums. Do I do ear blowing as well? I am actually a really, really big fan of ear blowing. It's one of my favorite triggers. You can often find if I'm in an ASMR stream and there's an option for it, I will be redeeming it. I think it's one of the best triggers. Because it's like, you know what it is like? It's like you're cuddling the person and you're lying on their chest and they're like softly breathing over your ear. Or you're like cuddling close. Oh, there we go. Very much agree. Herpes breathing is such a good combo. Oh, I know you like the light scratches. It's really good.
do a little bit of a shoulder rub. Me, me, me. Am I calling it dog? Here, girl. Here, girl. Come here. Come here. Here, boy. Here, boy. Here, boy. Come here. Go fetch. Fetch. Go get the ball. Why are you? You're such a lazy dog. You never go fetch. You never go fetch. Hi, kid. Hi, kid. Cute. This is the streamer I was talking about. My friend who was telling me about hearing aids and about cochlear implants. Hi, kid. Just comes in, barks. Okay. 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like immediately became dogs. That's power. Here, boy. Here, boy. Good ASMR. I'm glad you enjoyed. You've been a dog. Haru was a dog. She's a dog. What about that dog? Oh, it's 5 now. How are you, cute? It's nice to see you. Oh. Fair enough. Who's a good dog? Hey, you a good dog. Hey, you a good dog. Who's a good doggy? You're a good doggy. And you're a good dog. Who's a good boy? Who's a good doggy? Pet, 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 pet. You're the bestest dog. The bestest dog. Yeah. The bestest puppy. Good puppy. Good dog. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good dog. You guys like that? See, saying good dog is way easier. It's way easy. It's actually easier. It's easier to do boy and girl too. Because I imagine it all. You gotta touch grass, bro. What about me? Like, who's worse? You guys for listening to this, or the stream ruin for doing this? Yes. No, I'd be a big dog. Woof. No, I growl at you. Wait, no. The dog. Did you have? Where's my headband? Where's my headband? Come on. Come on. Give me the headband. Give me the headband. No. Come here. Thank you. No, no, it was so fast. Yeah, pixels. Yeah, headpat, headpats and. Uh oh. Oh no. Uh oh. Wait, no. I think it should be okay. when a lot of people. Okay, there we go. Haru, no, you're being mean. You're poking your dog. I'm gonna call animal abuse. I'm gonna call animal shelter. They're gonna take me away. No wait. No, I'm gonna get put down. I don't wanna get put down. No. I rescind my call to animal abuse. Q, would you like a trigger? Feel free. Oh, wait, my nose. There we go. I needed a sniff. Dogs that growl are scary. You guys should go follow Q. Hang on. Wait. Go. Would we be getting treats? Yeah. You guys get treats. You guys get. I get like the bestest treats. You guys get raw meat, cause dogs love that shit. Thank you for shout out. Of course, kid. So you've mostly been driving other than the times you chatted, but thanks for streaming. Honestly, think of it a reason you haven't lost your mind tonight when moving. Well, I'm glad to help. I'm glad to help. I'm glad to help, Banana. I hope the movement's going okay. You got this. Brewer looks tasty. I will fight you to the death for Brewer. You stay away from him. You don't want raw meat? What kind of raw meat? Oh. How about not horse. That's like illegal. It's just a pain in the ass. I see. The Silas one, what? Beef jerky. That's a good. You know what? Yeah, I'll give you guys beef jerky. What's Silas? Is that from Genshin? Or was it one of your other fucking gacha games? Love in Deep Space Boss, please. No, I don't know. I'm not. No. Lads. Oh! Okay. Thank you, my local penguin 891 for the follow. Thank you, thank you. You're now my. You're not your. You're my. You're my local penguin. I didn't know penguins live in Ireland, but I guess they do. You love being in the know on this game. I feel like all of my viewers are somehow connected in the various games that they play. Yeah, there's a. I feel like there's some kind of connection there. I have this thing at Tipex. I was doing it earlier. Wait, I screwed it on too tight because I was shaking it. I was doing this. But I was. There we go.
like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like nail polish. You know, when you listen to ASMR and they're doing like nail polish stuff. But this nail polish smells like that fucking stopwatch. I'm gonna break it. I got a stopwatch. I don't know how to turn that off. I lost the instruction manual, so it beeps every hour. Yeah, I probably should. I'll look it up. I'll look it up later. Phenon? Pheon? Phenon? Let me look it up. Phenon. Let me look him up. I assume it's a he. Wait a minute. This fucking... It's kind of Harrow. It's close to being kind of Harrow. Okay, not... Okay. You know what? It's close. Not fully though. No. I try to seem like Hayata. Yeah, no, the book's gonna fall. Oh, okay. He's a pretty boy. You play HSO in the English dub, so you've been holding off on story. Search at them. Oh wait, can you look up Gallagher too? He's your favorite. Let me look at Gallagher. Is this Honkai again? Gallagher. Oh, he's a handsome man. He's got like a little bit of hair. He hasn't shaved in like a day or two. Gallagher's pretty hot. Let me look through a few images of him. Oh, there's like an image from the game of him smiling. He has a very cute smile. It's like a you only know the DILF guy. This guy could be the DILF guy. He could be the DILF guy. You need to be between Harrow. Is the DILF guy Welt? Is there any other images? You know who he reminds me of in a weird way? Hang on. You know who he reminds me of? I'll show you guys real quick, 2 seconds. Where's... He reminds me of... That's a perfect image, actually. That's a perfect image. From a certain webcomic. He reminds me of Vasco. Gallagher. He reminds me of Vasco. Now, the thing is about Vasco is he's the best character. Who else could do this? Who else could just It's the hair and the stubble. You're weak to those kinds of older man characters. I seek you. You want an old man. You want an OG san. Who's Welt? I don't know who Welt is though. With the white hair and deep voice. That's voice be cute. And Gregor from... Why am I just being shown a bunch of men? Why is that my stream? Why am I reacting to men? Gallagher all the way. And why do I have examples of men to show you guys? Wait a minute. Who's Who's Welt? Let me look up Welt from the hit game Honkai Star Rail. Hero Exeum. I kind of want to say Sasa. He kind of has a Sasa look. I think that's just the fact he's wearing glasses. Am I going insane? Is that right, Harold? Something about this stream seems to be full of men enjoyers. Man, I wonder why. I wonder why. The glasses and the parrot. For those of you who don't know, Sasabiu. I don't want to say was, but he hasn't streamed in a long ass time. Is a snake lawyer VTuber. He's very classy looking, very cool looking dude. Search of Gregor. Okay, I'll look up Gregor. Gregor. What's that? I hear noise. Wait, I just seen. Is Gregor from Honkai? Is Gregor from Honkai? Oh no, my battery is running out. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. Okay, Limbus Company, whatever that is. Gregor. Let's look at them. He has a big claw. I feel like that would get in the way. There's an image of him saluting with his bug claw. I could see why. I could see if Q likes this person with his stubble. He looks very tired. He looks like an EP man. Is also really handsome. Bro's busy in the wage cage. Oh no. Yeah, I imagine that lawyer wage cage is not. It's not easy. You should do a hear me out cake. What? A cake? What? Do you mean like a tier list? I would love to see this. Do I have? Is this my hear me outs, or is this? Guys, listen. The only thing it will be is this. That's all it's gonna be. I won't sully it by putting anyone else near him. It's not happening.
Sorry, I have to be a little bit quiet.
It's where you take a cake and go, hear me out, on certain characters, and you stick a skewer with a picture of said character into the cake. I see. Irene Devil. Hello, Irene. It's nice to see you. Hello. I'm sorry, I just got reminded me of something that kind of always makes me laugh. You know, Kaida Haru, one of his hellos is it's basically the way Japanese people may say hello, because they mix up the L and R's because they don't have that distinction in their language. So he'll like welcome people to his stream. He'll be like Haru. Oh no, he'll be like Haru. It's always so cute because his name's Haru. I know a lot of Harus. Whose braid is gonna be in my hear me out cake? No, you do not. Do you know? Do not touch my braid. I don't have to wash this out. Hang on, I have to crack my back. Who else do I need to look up? Who else? Just cut it? No, it's mine. It's my braid. Hear me out. Rua thighs. Yeah, I get that. Two moments. Okay, look up this cutie pie you know of. Who is that going name? Is it Gobcubus? Okay. we had the opposite idea. Thank you, Elsa, for the hydrate. Thank you. I need it. Did you just slap your thigh, Mr. Ua? Maybe. I think I've said this before. I like can't fit my hands around my thighs. Yeah, I mentioned like rugby is a good base for big legs and squatting.
Okay, okay. I guess we'll do some. I guess that would depend on the size of your hands, though. You have to go now, but have fun ASMRing. Thank you, Q. It's nice to see you. You still remember when I measured my thighs on my own accord? Yeah, I don't. There was nothing in that. By the way, there was no like intent. I was just interested. I was interested to know. I forget what they were though. I forget what they were. I may need to do it again later. I think I may finish up soon though. I'm getting a little bit tired. Isn't it like 30 something? You forget? Yeah, it was like that. It was like that. It was something like that. It was like 30 something. Low 30s, I think. Yeah. Big leg. I think I had the biggest legs. I think I had the biggest legs. Which made me feel powerful. I could tackle anything. That was one of the things I was really good at in rugby. I was a really good tackler. I could tackle anyone. Well, mostly anyone. There was one guy that gave me a concussion because I got a knee in the head, but mostly anyone. Crush a watermelon with them. Could I do that? I feel like I would need to do some more, what's it called again? I can't remember the name of it, the specific motion of that, but there's actually a machine that I've used a few times. The pressing your legs together motion. Yeah. I should do that more and test a watermelon. See if it works. But wait, no. Then I'd get all sticky. No. Wait. No, I should stop this. Just for your mental health. What if I break it though? What if you die? Well, I guess that does solve your mental health by not requiring it anymore. Yeah. See, this is when I know it's like getting time to end the stream. When I am like no longer capable of stopping myself from being weird. Bro, it's getting freaky. No, you guys are corrupting me. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Okay, I'm going to do. No. sorry. I have to be very quiet and careful right now. I just have to. I may have to go silent for a little bit. Will we get good night kisses too? No. No. I did that by accident earlier. It's not happening. You would kinda like a good night kiss. No. Oh no, I'm muted. I muted myself. I don't know how long I muted myself there. But maybe it was best. Maybe it was best if I muted myself. No, Arrow, don't zap me. Don't zap me. Don't Regu blast me. I don't want to get blasted by Regu. Give me pets, okay? Pet. Nade. Stop blasting me. Nade. What was I doing? I was doing pets, and then I made a Rick and Morty joke. Bro's patting me like how you pat your dog, bro. Yeah, you guys are my dogs. Who's good dog? Who's a good dog? Are you a good dog? Are you guys good dogs? You're good dogs. Pet. Okay, I'm a. You're not a dog. You're a duck. Who's a good duck? You're a good duck. You're a good duck, Pip. Yeah. Pat. I have to be careful with a duck. They're more gentle. Ugh. Sorry, I'm kind of being slightly bent over, and my neck is kind of at me a little bit. But I think I may search for someone to read. So let me check around. Who's around? And doing ASMR. Oh, you know who's live? There's a few people alive. Oh no, wait, hang on. I think I'm gonna refresh thing to make sure, because I just clicked on someone and their stream was ended. So I think maybe I needed to update things. That's just an AI image of an anime woman with big booba and big butter. I don't know about that one. I definitely want the same category. We've raided into Wish Tales a lot of times. That's just that's definitely an AI image. Snuggly cuddling. Who is this guy? rip Nicole and slime. Ooh, that's true. No, Fox, did you poke you? I am upset. Hi Fox. Hi Fox. It's nice to see you. We need to play Helldivers. I want to fight on Earth. On Super Earth. Unfortunately you just arrived as I'm ending stream. I'm sorry, I'm looking for someone to raid. Yeah, we could do Rip Nicole. We could do Rip Nicole. Wait, no, I think she is also just ending. Come on, dude. No. Yep. She's raiding. Dude, come on. What if she's about to raid me? No, she'd see that I'm looking to raid someone. Also, she has way more viewers. Will I just raid Wishtails? I might just raid Wishtails. Okay, Wishtails for some reason is a cat and a strawberry. So that's pretty cool. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna raid the strawberry. What's our raid message gonna be? Quick, made, come up with perfect. I like that. What if we did like raid? Like this. I know it's a little bit different to our usual thing, but we could just do Rua raid with the strawberry. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for showing up. It's always appreciated. Wishtails does some really nice ASMR, so I hope you guys enjoy. Be nice to him. I feel like I haven't been streaming a whole lot on my channel recently because of all day D&D, so I'm gonna try and do a little bit more. There won't be any D&D next week, so I'll try and get like at least 3 streams on my actual channel. Anyway, Gareb Milamagut and Slongafol, and I will see you guys next stream.